Will there be a second wave? We have much ease lockdown restriction now. Restaurants and pubs still closed, but at least we can travel to work. And it's not so bad like it was a month ago. I'm still at home. Funny, right? We still continue working from home. We have a perfect excuse not to do our hair, not to put our makeup, or take our kids on a stressful school run. Well, this lockdown is similar to the Cold War in 60s, 70s and 80s. At the time, everybody in Russia and America thought it was the end of the world. And the rest of the world thought the two countries were going to knock each other out. People kept building nuclear bomb shelters in the basement of their homes, expecting the worst. It's funny to us now, but I do not think it was funny to people at that time. I have heard stories of people making plans to stock these little bomb shelters with so much food and water that would allow them to survive for months, even years. The plan was after the world has been knocked out, these people would crawl out of their bomb shelters and start a new civilization, just like we see in the movies. Now, let us relate this to our lockdown situation. People act strangely in some ways. If you force them to stay indoors for too long, the minute they get the chance, it's like a horse race out there. People seem to break out of their cages into the world with blistering speeds. In this case of the coronavirus pandemic, it takes only one person to have the virus for it to spread it like a wildfire. It is common to read that we are actually experiencing more and more confirmed cases, but there has to be even more unconfirmed cases if we are honest with ourselves. Fact. Did you know that the immune system is strong enough to fight infections, viruses, and bacteria without the person knowing he or she is infected? I'm sure not everybody believes this, but someone with a weak immune system will get sick easily. This means that even a less fatal illnesses would push the person off the edge. In other words, it doesn't take much to harm people who are unhealthy. The point is you have to be healthy and boost your immune system because they are the soldiers who defend the body against these diseases and infections. But no, what have people been doing? They have been at home, eating all these processed foods, crackers, unhealthy fats and proteins, and the like, and they expect miracle or the NHS to help their immune system in the fight against diseases and infections. I guess they'll have to call the Prime Minister to intervene. People are actually getting sicker than they were before the outbreak due to the foods they are now consuming. With all the factors coming into place, it's predictable there may be a second wave and a third wave and so on. I remember reading that there were other deadly diseases in 80s and 90s. It was hilarious that people thought you could even contract these diseases by just talking to an infected person. I couldn't believe when someone said if you touch someone with AIDS, would get infected. Can you imagine that? Stop being self-conscious human being because you may break into tears when I tell you this. If you are tested for every disease and illnesses known to man, you will be so shocked to know the number of infections you may have in your body. I guess that's where the strength of the antibodies came into play. Let me paint a scenario. Have you ever thought of the possibility of people who are eating healthy and exercising correctly, then once the lockdown is over, in the act of celebrating and satisfying their cravings for a day or two, get infected or go down with the disease or infection? That may likely happen after the lockdown, because out of excitement, people may forget that the strict dietary and exercise plans. This will lead directly to the kind of problems they have been avoided in the first place. So, it all boils down to taking control of your life. What you eat, what you drink, basically whatever goes into the body. You should also take complete control of your life as a whole. Take all the negativities out of your life, be it humans or habits. Some people are so confident about their health status without knowing they are not doing so many things right. So, when they get affected by some of these illnesses and cases of flu flying around, they run to the hospital wondering what went wrong. There is a possibility of another wave or second wave of the effects of this pandemic, but then that is life. The strong survive and the weak disappear, right? It may sound funny to you, but nobody is safe, not even me. I'm not safe. I just strive to be one of the healthy ones that will survive every virus or pandemic that comes around. I don't want to be seen on a camera arguing with doctors about my health status. It all boils down to improving the health status of the body, to be happy, stress-free life. I, for one, love cheese and chocolate, and I know these foods are the most addictive things on the planet. I would not even want to tell you how many times I may have broken my dietary plans due to the cravings, so I know how it feels. Sometimes I also feel like reporting myself to the doctor for breaking my own rules, but then rules are meant to be broken, right? We need to get back into the world and enjoy our lives again, but we need to do that in a healthier way. Some listen, others don't. You might face a big argument if you try to stop a woman from eating bread and cheese or try to stop a man from alcohol and meat, but I have to try. I know some of you love this period because you are free to enjoy yourself, since every day seems like a holiday. But whatever you do, please be safe, stay healthy, eat healthy. I'd like to give you a few tips how to boost your immune system. Eat plenty of fruits and vegetables, especially the green vegetables and berries. Drink plenty of water. I drink canned water. Eat garlic, turmeric and ginger. Sleep well, at least 7 hours. 2 hours minimum, no mobile devices per day, no stress, try to be happy always, no alcohol, no cigarettes, no cleaning toxin, no cleaning products, clean air, exercise every single day, even just for a walk, half an hour walk. Please remember, I'm not your doctor, this is only my advice, this video is just for educational purpose only, and do your own research. I know you love this video because I can sense in my bones, so please like the video, subscribe to my channel and drop your views and comments down below. Thank you for staying till the end, and it has been a pleasure sharing my knowledge and opinion with you. If you like what I do and would like to be among the first to get our video post every week, then you need to subscribe to our channel. I will also be grateful for a like and even share to those who need this information. And I'd like to invite you to our seminars, which are every other week, and you can find the details more on the links below this video, so you can join our seminars and learn how to boost your immune system, what water you need to drink, how you can actually boost really this body to fight against any disease and illnesses. So till next time, stay happy and motivated. Bye bye.